Okay, let's have a round of fairy lights then, shall we? So, the first things first, Easter Bunny, you need to decide whether you want to be on the green side or the yellow side. And it looks like the Easter Bunny wants to be on the green side, just like the tops of his carrots. Sadly, there is no orange side. Anyway, so the way this game works is we go and grab some of this coal ore and a pickaxe as well, and we break the coal, which is going to make some experience orbs, or fairies as I call them, fall down, and we need to guide them through the glass to get them around this maze, and we need to try and get them all the way to the end, and then eventually there's going to be some lights at the top that we're going to be able to light up. So it's a very simple game, but it's also a very fun one as well. So the first things first, let's go and make sure we both get some experience orbs. So you don't want to go too close, actually you don't want to accidentally pick them up, and we need to get at least one experience orb down there. And looks like I did exactly what I said I didn't want to do. So I'll tell you what, I'll let you get your experience orbs first, and then I'm going to go and try and get mine. So I don't want to get in the way. And it's a little bit random with this. Sometimes you get no experience orbs, and sometimes you get loads, and sometimes you only get one. And at the moment, it looks like we're just getting coal. And there we go. It looks like the Easter Bunny has his experience orb. So let's see if I can go and get my... sorry, I'm going to call them fairies, not experience orbs. So let's go and see if I can go and get myself a fairy. And I want a speedy fairy. There we go. I have my fairy as well. So we can begin in 3, 2, 1, go. So I kind of just need to stand near the glass and to try and guide my fairy through. And the first obstacle is these doors. So the fairies can actually stand on pressure plates, and they make it so the doors open and close. So by using that, I can go and try and guide him through. And this is a tricky obstacle here. You can see that there's a bridge that keeps flapping up and down, and I want to get from one side to the other before I get flapped down. So if I go really, really fast now, I want to try and get across to the other side. I don't know. They're gonna go. And there we go. I was able to make it to the other side relatively safely. But now we have the water. So the water, of course, goes and pushes you back and slows you down. So if I go and try and go now, this water's just about to disappear, and I want to get as far as I can before the water comes back, but it's going to be coming back any second. No, it's pushing me back. Oh, there we go. I was able to fight the water and able to get to here, and this is an important part as well, because now I go and climb up to the top of the game. And rather than moving the fairy from the side, I need to guide it from the top. And so the first thing I need to do is to go and try and make it go over these very thin bridges. You can see that there's these stained glass panes. I need to kind of use these as bridges and to try and get the fairy across. But this is very tricky. The bridge is pretty much the same size as the fairy. So I want to go very slowly and very carefully just to make sure I don't fall down, because otherwise I need to go and get lifted back up on the block there and go and try and do it all over again. So let's go and try and get to the other one, and I need to basically go back to the other side so I can go and make my way down there. And then after that, I am pretty much just on the home stretch. So let's go very carefully now. It looks like I've got a good lead on the Easter Bunny, so I don't want to rush and fall down. I just want to go slow and steady and try and win the race. I guess I'm like the tortoise against the hare, but I'm the cat against the rabbit. I guess that's a pretty similar story. So now I need to go around this corner, and then it's the final stretch, and that is the light there, which I need to go and try and light up. And if I do manage to light that up, then I am going to be the winner. I've always been good at this game. We haven't played it very much, but I'm not sure if I've ever actually lost it. We've had lots of very close games, but I think I might have been able to win every game. And of course, the Easter Bunny hasn't played any of these games ever before. I don't know, unless he goes and sneaks here by himself to practice them. He has done surprisingly well on a lot of them so far. So let's go to the final bit here, and there we go. I have lit up my fairy light. And it looks like the Easter Bunny has now finally gone and made his way to the top of the game. But sadly, it is a case of a little bit too little too late. But it looks like he's still determined to try and get the fairy to the end of the game. It's actually quite a strategic game. Like, it might look quite simple, But you need to try and make sure you get the right distance from the fairy in order to make it go as fast as possible. Because if you go too close to it, then it doesn't move very fast. And if you go too far away from it, it doesn't move very fast either. So you want to try and make sure you go the exact perfect distance so that the fairy goes as fast as it possibly can. And it looks like the Easter Bunny has now got it to the final corner, and then you can go down the final stretch, and we can see him go and light up his one as well. And while I've been talking, it looks like my fairy has just been following me around the place. Let's go and try and light up this fairy lighter as well, and then we can see both of the fairy lights lit up at the same time. So it looks like he's having a little bit of trouble getting it around the final corner here. So you want to go probably about, I'd say about a block or a block and a half in front of it. I think that's probably about the perfect distance to make it move the right speed. The problem is if it does ever fall down here, having to get it all the way back to the beginning and trying to make it lift up just slows you down a whole lot. And there we go. The Easter Bunny has almost done it in just 3, 2, 1, and there we go. The Easter Bunny has lit up his light. So sadly, he did not win that game, but it was jolly good fun anyway. And now we can go and play a brand new mini game. So let's go and wander down this way a little bit and to decide what else to play. What also haven't we played very much? And actually, the Castle Crumble game, I've actually made some changes to this game since the last time we played it, so that one might be a fun one to play. And then there's also the Pig Pong game as well. That's a game which we only played once, and that is just a whole load of fun. So I think we should maybe go and play one of those games. But of course, we are not going to decide which game we're going to play. We are going to allow you to decide which game we're going to play. So you can decide in the same way you have been before, and you can pick either the Pig Pong game or the Castle Crumble game. So go and decide now.